Good morning, everybody. Good Wednesday morning. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Meridian on this Wednesday, 18th day of December. We're so glad you're out there in. To talk about this morning, anywhere from spending money in Washington to saving money in Meridian. I don't know. We'll cover everything. I'm Roger B. Say hi, too. Here he is, the guy to my left. You know him, and I know him as that main man. And he is Rob in charge. Say hi to Rob Atkinson.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hello.
So you're courting the Lamar today.
Comfy.
Yeah, I like that. All right. He's celebrating the fact that he doesn't have any games to call this week.
You did go right. Hallelujah.
They get a break from sports. Even a sportsman gets a break from sports.
Yeah, I didn't know how to act this week with no games this week or next week. I was like, what is this? Some kind of a break or something? I don't know what that is.
That's why you were at Sam's getting an extra bag of those big corn chips and some dip and just going to sit and watch some Christmas movies.
That's right.
Okay.
Like I said,
hallelujah. Also, here's somebody who is enjoying the peak of Christmas season. And of course,
enjoy it.
As I stuck my head in his restaurant last night, it looked like everybody in town was celebrating.
Well, once you got there, it wasn't everybody. Well, Rob wasn't there. I was at home watching Christmas movies.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, he's been working since 6 this morning, and now he's working at 7 at night. He is just going all day. So here's Charles Frazier.
Yeah. I don't even know what day it is.
This is
hello.
Wednesday before Christmas.
Before.
A week from today will be Christmas.
Looking forward to that day.
Tell you what, y'all have done such a great job. Let's just don't come in next Wednesday, okay?
Oh,
there you go. A little something there for you. And don't forget to open up that Jelly of the Month Club package we sent to your house.
Excellent. Very nice. Thank you so much for that.
We are getting messages about the app this morning. 102.1 FM is another option. WALTmeridian.com is also another option. So.
And we don't know what's wrong with our app. So
yeah, we don't
thank you for sharing.
We don't even know what's wrong with us.
Yeah,
there's a lot there.
That's why there's a lot of options.
So we just you for into the FM side. Everything will be dead. Washington today. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Don't adjust your sets. Everything is fine on the FM side, I believe. I can remember, guys, when they were just down the hallway,
just
right around the corner.
No,
we were just 9:10
a.m. Wow,
just a little a.m. only. And
look at us now. We got apps that don't work. I mean, we are just
yeah. I mean, look how far we have come into the non-working technology age.
We got an app that works.
Exactly. But you know what? Back in that little corner there with that AM station, people were still hearing, and they were calling on what we call the land.
Wow, that's
this thing actually call people.
I guess they had cell phones, of course. They just, I don't know what I'm thinking. This wasn't the 20th century. This was the 21st century.
I had a coach tell me that at a ball game probably a week or two ago. We were talking about cell phones. He's like, it's amazing. We don't even need called cell phones anymore because nobody actually uses it as a phone.
Yeah. It's a personal device.
It's a personal device.
It's a device.
People's brain, what it is.
Yeah.
My brain in the pocket.
You know, and when we were kids, I'll just back up. When I was a kid, reading, the comic magazines and the spy who was able to have the flip phone and the watch that was like a telephone. It's like, wow, wouldn't it be?
God, the phone's ringing.
Now it's like, I'm going to leave my phone in the room, so I don't want to be bothered. I'm just going to leave it over in the next room on charge.
Darn thing keeps ringing.
People.
Yeah, because last night you had to call me about something. You were looking for something.
I
didn't have my phone nearby, but what did I do? I called you back.
You did?
I physically called you back.
Wow, I never do that.
Which I thought that was, because I thought, after, 9 o'clock, I thought our relationship was over. But he called me back at
it's after hours relationship. Well,
very
risque. All right.
So no, he called me back, and of course, that was good. That was good. Yeah, but also I did the phone call. He didn't answer, and then the follow up text.
He does have an Apple Watch, which means
text.
that he knew that he was getting the phone call.
Yeah,
because he could see it on his watch. And
see, that's the Dick Tracy thing. No, but they didn't even dream about this with Dick Tracy. They didn't know
like, I ain't taking that call now. And then he felt guilty, so he called you back. I think that's probably what happened. All right.
Darn it. I'll have my phone on silent when I'm at home most times. I like to cut myself off from the world when I'm at home.
As you should. Yeah. And I think the thing about it, when you didn't answer it, that's exactly the way it should be at home. About calls coming in. Anyhow, we're glad you're out there. We do want calls coming into the station, so if you'll just write this number down, well, say write it down. Look how old-fashioned I am. If you'll tap this number into your notes of your phone, 601-485-9191, 601-485-9191, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.
Where's the notes section on the phone?
Which one of these
apps? I would do that.
Which one of these?
601 what? You lost me.
You look like a cell phone seminar at the Rust home.
Well, I've been to those. It's disturbing. Yeah, I never want to do that again.
Want to meet down in the dining room class where
they have technology classes. They really do.
I should go take one. I should go take a technology.
Before you do that.
I could check in.
You'd sneak in there. I'd let you. You're like, yeah, he belongs here.
Just get a wheelchair and sit in the hallway. Somebody will push you in.
I've been told by the engineers, check the app now, folks. If you are an app listener.
Wait, did they tell you text?
Yes.
You're so high tech.
They're down the hallway. I'm in here, so either way, I could.
They were down the hall. They text across the building. Now, what's wrong with that? We will actually
up there sometimes.
We'll text across rooms.
I didn't want to walk the cookies and just start gorging.
This is cookie day at the studio. We have an emergency. We have cookie day at the studio, which means there's going to be over excess caloric intake. That's going to be a problem. Everybody.
There might be some dead time up here too. Back there in the hallway.
Speaking of which, talk to this caller while I go get my coffee. Would you do that? 601-485-9191. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Talk to these gentlemen. My coffee's out there on the Keurig. I got to go get it.
Oh, I see. Are y'all talking about cookies? Y'all gonna do something with it?
Yes, it will be a good super.
Yeah, they have some kind of a cookie day here. It's like a week before Christmas every year, so we got a whole kitchen full of cookies back
and
here.
Nobody tells me about these things. Yeah.
So y'all still at the same address, right? I can slip by that.
Nope. It's doors are locked.
Got security up front.
Christmas spirit, you boys.
Oh, you know it. We're guarding the cookies.
I've been offline for 2 days. I've been doing something, but other than that, I'm fine.
Well, I'm glad that you are fine.
Roger?
Yeah.
You ever got who I am?
No, I have not.
I missed you on Pearl.
You actually been on my prayer list.
I appreciate it.
Now you and I'm glad to hear you. And it sounds like that you have come through your adversity.
My old party. I thought that.
Wait a minute. I got to wait. Be careful about using that language on the show.
Really?
Well, it was some kind of medical.
Yeah. Well, you got to take care of yourself because you got way too many raised to be messing around with myocardial infarction.
There you go. Well, now, I think I'm okay. I mean, they took me there and put in, got to have a CA. I said, no, I got no Shiva. I didn't know. And round there, there's this in there. I got to find humor in everything. So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you do that because that is a medicine as well.
Indeed. You do realize 15th was what I call Glenn Miller, right?
Well, I didn't realize it, but I'm glad you were strong enough to call in and remind us.
You remember who Austin Miller is?
Glenn Austin Miller. He was the band leader who we lost somewhere possibly over the English Channel back in 1944. And he was out there entertaining the troops with his wonderful talent. And we suspect that possibly his airplane was subject to friendly fire.
Yes, sir. It was, according to the British, they dropped, whenever they had a mission, they didn't get to the bombing, something occurred and they couldn't drop the bombs on the target.
Mm-hmm.
They got back to the channel, but the land should have dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
And one of the guys said that, well, the flight path crossed. And
Yeah.
he said that they hit a kite. That's what they call the small aircraft. It was a Norseman.
Yeah.
There were only 2 Norsemen lost in World War II, and
so that's fairly valid. That's confirmed then, basically. Almost confirmed, I guess.
well, I said that one of the bombs struck a kite, and
Yeah.
it was wing off. And the path crossed at the time, so that's logical.
Yeah.
When you can put it out, it's proof you can't, make a statement out without the logic.
Yeah. So
So
now, had he been flying today here in New Jersey, he could have been brought down by a drone, a Jersey drone.
I was going to say that. Yeah, the drones.
or a bunch of Arkansas rednecks that was buckshot out of their money.
That's what I had asked Roger the other day. If this drone thing would have happened down here, say in Mississippi, how would it been?
Not well for the drones.
Not well for the that's it not, because they'd have been taking tests. It's not anyway.
Things like that.
It would have been like
All you gotta do is nick one of them.
hey, let's go drone shooting.
What's the famous last words? Got here, hold my beer. Watch it.
It's a new sport down here. Really.
You'd have Sheriff Solly out there, former Sheriff
Drone
Solly out there
season
with his granddaughter. He said, just point that little propeller there, dog.
Try
Well, I
again.
look at it like this. If it's something big like, the government don't know nothing about it, something going on with it. That's our book.
Sure.
Yeah, a couple of things, a couple of things that make you worry is, first of all, when the government says, don't worry, that makes you worry. When they say, we're the government, we're here to help, that's a little bothersome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there are some things.
Well, now I genuinely believe that Biden has no idea what's going on with the drone.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Fair
I think
enough.
that's fair.
I think that's very fair.
He would be like, what's the drone?
Would my man.
He's like several people deep as far as being protected from anything out here. So, yeah. What's the drone thing?
Yeah.
Just eat your ice cream, Mr. President. So let me ask you this: Are you back at work? Are you in convalescing? Tell us your state.
This event occurred at the end of October. I've been back to work, and I'm having we don't call it vacation in the civilian world, but maybe we call it taking leave. I have something called use or lose.
Yeah.
So I had to take leave this week. So
Okay.
I'm just off most.
All right, use or lose. I got you. Okay.
Well,
I'm
in the house, cooking supper, just weekend stuff, eating youngins, whatever you need.
Well, and be careful. Just remember the old ticker. Don't get too riled up.
Well, yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's the RCA. This is that whatever RCA stands for, something for us. I don't know. It's
You had a carotid artery. You had some sort of artery that was blocked.
It's coronary.
Coronary.
Right, coronary. That's what
RCA, right? Yeah.
Supposedly LCA.
He took the spring off of 52 GMC dump trucks that I think that seems to be working good.
I think that's what they call a stent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Okay, so you got
Yeah, but it looks like a brake spring off 52 GMC dump trucks.
Well, all I can say is just get as much sympathy and help from the missus as you can while you can, because you need that. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. Honey, can you bring me this, kitchen, and can you get me that?
Oh,
Even better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Daddy, you help him out, okay? That's great. I tell you what, it's good to hear from you. I was thinking about you actually when I was the other night. I just had to watch Charlton Heston and all the team there at Midway, the movie Midway.
That was a good movie. In harm's way.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, that's yeah. It's good stuff. So good on you there, Senior Chief. Take care of yourself, and many more good good years ahead of you there.
I certainly appreciate it. All these things I got to get out of the house.
Hmm.
All right. Y'all take care, stay out of trouble, you know, and all that. So we'll see. Y'all have a good Christmas. All
Yes,
right?
sir.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Good to hear from the senior tree.
Absolutely. Glad he's doing well. Yeah.
Myocardio infarction. I've always been, my mother being a low paid nurse.
I've been did before. And I got in trouble.
LPN. I heard that word around the house a time or two.
Oh, sorry.
Good. My fingers.
So now your car may not have an infarction, but your battery might. And if your battery has an infarction, you better just go to Battery One store.
Get it defuncted.
Well, just get a new battery.
That's the easiest way to do it. 2618 North Frontage Road, in between exit 152 and 153 is where you will find your one source for all batteries. They call it Battery One Source. John and his crew got it going on. They got batteries for every need and description.
Good people.
Watches, remotes, cell phones, even laptop computer. If your laptop computer doesn't have a battery, it's a desktop. Make the laptop once again. Go see John and his crew. Of course, they have battery tenders, maintainers, cables, and they'll test your batteries for free. And if your cell phone's broken, they got the best cell phone repair guy in the business. Don't buy a new one, just get it fixed. Go down, he said, and he'll take good care of you. Of course, they're open at 4:30 Monday through Friday. That's Battery One Source, 2618 North Frontage Road, 61693-1500.
All right, it's Mornings in Meridian. Another caller on the line. Let's go there now. Welcome to our show.
Hello.
Hello. Could this be? Silas is checking in. Where have you been, buddy boy?
He called one day while you were gone.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
All right. Well, Silas, you're on your way to school, evidently. That's good.
Today's my birthday.
What?
All right.
Here we go. All right, here we
A
go.
one and a two and a three and a go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Silas. Happy birthday to you. All right. Silas, how old will you be? How old are you today?
10.
10.
Wow, double digits.
Big 10.
Man, well, there's something you need to realize right now, Silas. You are probably the only 10-year-old who has had somebody sing happy birthday to them on the radio in the whole United States of America.
Bingo.
Wow.
Yeah, probably. And I share the same birthday with the sheriff.
Oh, is that right? Is this Ward's birthday?
We didn't get him anything.
We didn't
Got
get him a
some goodies.
thing. We gave him a hard time yesterday.
We did that.
So we got that.
That was nice.
Okay. Well, thank you for that bit of information, sir. You have educated us here this
And
morning.
we need some education.
Yeah, good job. So, so what did you have? You probably haven't even gotten your presents for your birthday yet. But when are you going to be opening presents today?
Matter of fact, I opened one this morning.
Oh, you did.
Oh.
You did. What'd you get, sir?
This a brain game.
I'm sorry. I can't.
It's kind of a game.
What kind of game?
A brain bolt game.
Braid.
A braid game. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just not familiar with that. All right, I'll have to look that one up.
It's like a memory test game. Like
Oh,
I don't know the game.
okay. Well, good deal. Well,
You got to remember to play it.
boy, I can remember.
I remember.
I can remember 10 years old. Remember turning 10?
10.
Oh, wow.
I don't even
A
remember
whole
50. I mean, come on.
you've lived a whole decade, and that's great.
I feel a bit different.
Yeah. So,
So let me ask you. So your birthday is a week from Christmas. Do you feel like you get more presents at either one of them, or do they kind of combine them, or how does that work for
Keep it separate.
you? Keep them
Oh,
separate. That's
mm,
right.
big
Double
time.
dose. There you go.
Big
All right.
so you tell grandmother you're 10 years old. You can answer your own question. And I'll
Would you like your weather report?
Yeah, absolutely. I need a weather report.
You know what?
Bring it on.
And a traffic report.
Tell Matt Standards to just stand down.
It's that cloudy.
It's not cloudy. Mm-hmm. Is it raining in your windshield or anything?
Fog.
Sun.
No, I don't think.
Snow.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, oh,
All right, you can bring grandmother back in now.
and I'll miss the Oakland Bridge. So
Oh, okay.
water looks nice.
Oh,
that's nice.
The
okay.
water's going up.
So we've got visibility. We've got the water level report. We've got clear
And
clear
traffic,
skies.
and traffic in the county seems to be rolling okay.
All right. Well, there you
Not
go.
many cars on the bridge.
There you go. That's good.
All right, very good.
Love it.
All right.
Love
Cool.
it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Good to hear from you, Brother Silas, and congratulations on turning 10. And you'll have you don't have much time, but school will be out for Christmas. When's your last day of school for Christmas break?
Pretty sure Friday.
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 Okay.
All
Couple more
right.
days.
Well, listen,
Almost there.
good to hear from you, and thanks for checking in with us. I'm glad that you called in one day while I was around. I know I hadn't heard you this year, so
Yeah, I believe he called. Dave Paul was with me. So
gotcha.
One of the many you were off right here.
One of the many.
Oh no!
You did a couple days this year as opposed to days he's off.
One of the many days that I was off. Okay, gotcha. All right, Silas. Well, listen. You have a good day at school, and celebrate. We're just going to declare this now, the 18th of December, Silas Day.
Yeah, bring us some cake. We'll take some cake and cookies. Sugar buzz.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good to hear from you. Yeah.
You told us chapel today?
Today, I think you're going to do your normal chapel. You're going to do your the program you've been doing this week today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so nice talking to you.
Hey, good talking to you.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Very good. All right. Thank you, Silas. All right. There you have it. Silas, have a good day. Thank you.
And we thought that the sitting sheriff of Lauderdale County was going to get away with not us wishing him a happy birthday.
Well, yesterday was not his birthday.
Who does he think he is?
And he couldn't even tell us, hey, by the way, guys, tomorrow
I dare him to call.
we dare a double dog dare you.
You'll get a singing too there, Mister
Off me, I might add.
Mister Man.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on by a 10-year.
I
10-year-old
know,
sibling.
right?
So there you go. I mean, how do you think about that? You think about all these kids that are going to school this morning, and here's Silas, and he has had at least 2.5 radio stars. I'm a half maybe, if I make that much, but sing happy birthday to him. So I think that's great.
Neat. That's cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm glad he called and told us about that.
Yeah.
And we know the one over is by
Oak Tibby Ridge.
that's it.
Yeah, looks good out there this morning.
I just drove that bridge yesterday, going out and visiting a parishioner, and the water is down quite a bit in the lake. I mean, there's the middle of the lake always has plenty of water.
Sure.
But, boy, you be careful about if you were water skiing about this time of year, you stay away from those edges.
I want to water ski in 40 degree weather.
Not really. It's about 70, I think.
Well, it was in the 70s yesterday.
Well,
Get down tomorrow,
I'm
though.
wondering why people just don't want. Why is it that growing up in the 70s and like water skiing was you did that? I mean, you're going to water ski. You're going to do that. You're going to get up. You're going to go. Your friends are going to go out on the weekend. You're going to be your dad's boat or their dad's boat or their uncle's boat, and you're going to go water skiing. Everybody water skied. Nobody water skied.
I've never been water skiing.
Well, you were born in England. That's different.
I never
I've
been.
been a whole lot of water skiing. But I've been snow skiing a bunch, but not
I've done the snow skiing thing. Never done water skiing before.
see, two of us.
Well, again, generational. Like I said, teenagers in the 70s. Okay.
If I ever do it, I'll just go to the John Candy School of Water Skiing. Hey, Dad, let's go the rope. I think he said,
Big Bear.
I think he said faster.
That's right. Maybe that's why you've never water skied. You watched Great
Well,
Outdoors.
when he takes off, it like leaves tracks on like the
Yeah.
dock or whatever, and the kid's like, "Hey, Dad, let go of the rope."
Have mercy. But yeah, that was just that's just something you did. Yeah, and even if you, I guess you were either enjoyed it or you were pressured to learn how to ski. So I was taught. I think I was like 14 or so. I could get up on two skis. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, whole different thing. These, I guess, different times, different things, different folks. That's the way it is. Let's talk about some of our sponsors, like the good folks at Queen City Stop, because that's the Magnolia Restaurant, by the way. If you want to get a bite to eat today, right now, or at lunch, or in the middle of the afternoon, or for dinner tonight, or for midnight snack, let's see, what are their hours again?
Their hours are. They're just.
They are.
They are. Always.
They're,
That's their hours.
they're always open.
Never closed.
Do they even have a key to the front door?
Nope. They don't even have a front door. Well, actually, they do have a front door.
You think about it, they really don't even need a lock on the door. Hey, the lock's broken on the front door. That's so what?
Yeah, we'll
That's
just say
working
it.
here.
We don't use it anyway.
Right.
It's the Magnolia Restaurant right there at Queen City Truck Stop at exit 150. What's
That's
on the menu today,
Well,
Grandpa?
on the menu today, well, they are for Christmas Day. I should add that as well. Christmas Day, you got nothing to do. Go down to the Queen's.
I don't feel like cooking today.
I ain't cooking.
Turkey and dressing.
Go to that place. It's always open.
Mm.
But Wednesday, today, they've got chicken and dumplings.
Mhm.
Fried or grilled pork chops. They got the fried chicken hamburger steak with onions and gravy, chicken tenders. They always get the veggie plates. The Biggie Burger. How big is it, Rob?
Yeah.
It's the humongous hamburger. The Biggie Burger just sounds better to lose. And of course, they get the long haul breakfast as well. If you're a long haul truck driver or a short haul truck driver, or you're just riding around in your car, that will keep you going all day long. And it's just as easy. If you got a lunch hour, call ahead of time. By the time you get down there, it'll be hot and ready to be picked up. Call this number 601-482-0259 to make that happen. The service is always friendly over there at the coffee center. You meet somebody cool every time you go. Go check them out. The Magnolia Restaurant inside the Queen City Truck Stop, exit 150.
Very nice. All right. Well, we do need to get this break in. When we come back, we want to hear from you. If you're 10 years old, if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, I don't care. If you're 90, 120, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. But we'll take this break and come back. I'm Roger, along with Rob, along with Charles, and you, of course. So stay tuned. Christmas. That's a Brooks and Dunn toast burner song this morning.
Kicks and Ronnie.
Yeah.
Toast burner.
Yeah, busy dancing around the kitchen, let the toast burn
The
there.
toast just comes up automatically.
Not if you have toasters like we have around the house.
Time for a new toaster.
Don't forget to pop it up.
All right.
Well, that's just the way it is. We're glad you're out there tuned in. It's Mornings in Meridian. Roger, Rob, and Charles. And we've been good guys this year, too. So we're looking for a really, really good Christmas. Aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Haven't we? Yeah.
Go have a cookie.
Or
I'll be right back.
or you can have the discussion we have around the house. You're not getting me anything this year, are you? No? Okay, good. I'm not getting you anything. Okay, good. We agree, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
See how that works out.
And then you
Christmas
both get
morning.
something. Yeah. And I go, we weren't doing
All right.
that.
Let's make a deal. We're not getting each other anything, right?
Don't-
Hey, Monty.
Don't fall for the trap, folks.
Is that it? Is that
Yeah, don't fall for the trap.
Oh, yeah. Never do that.
Don't worry about
I don't
getting
need anything. Yeah.
What-
all
what is
right.
what's going on?
Well, I didn't mean that I didn't need anything. I'm just saying that.
Isn't there a rule like if the UPS guy comes to your house like 75 days out of the year, you don't have to get
Things are coming in the stores, or
well in the summertime, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like the milkman, the new milkman, the UPS thing.
well,
I'm just suggesting maybe.
if you're a UPS driver out there and you're hearing our conversation, this is tongue in cheek. We're having just a little bit of fun here, but anyhow, no, and if you're out there driving, listening, Chris, how you doing there, buddy? Appreciate you. I don't think I have to get her anything for Christmas this year because you've been bringing her stuff all year long.
You're dating her.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for bringing stuff out there for us. Let's take let's see. It's Mornings in Meridian. We got a caller on the line. Let's go there now. Good morning, caller.
MAGA morning to America.
Man.
Wow.
MAGA.
Oh, my.
Oh, well, America's Christmas present is going to be a little bit delayed in opening.
Oh.
It won't be Christmas morning, December the 25th.
Oh, what day is
It's January the 20th.
inauguration?
Yeah, that's it. And I think even before all of the galas and balls and parties, Trump will hit the ground running.
First of all, have you seen an administration do as much in the transition time as the Trump administration has done so far?
Never in my lifetime.
I mean, it's like he's already president. I mean, he did that hour-long plus press conference on Monday. It's like he took more questions than Biden's taken in his life.
Well, and it's a wake-up call for everybody in America and the world leaders, too.
Yeah.
There's a new sheriff in town.
And you're going to see the mainstream media recenter, I think, this time around. Everybody's going to they're having a little wake-up call here.
Well, and like I said, the citizens have a power over them. I mean, you don't feel like you're getting the truth. You're getting this biased, one-sided propaganda. Just turn it off, man.
Has
It ain't like you've got to listen to it. It ain't like you've got to watch it.
yeah, did you see this number? I saw it earlier in a story that in these sanctuary cities in the United States, they're reporting nearly 8 million illegal folks in these sanctuary cities. You don't think Tom Homan is going to clean some of that up?
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
8 million.
Yeah, and it's shameful that we've allowed it to get to that level. But, everything the left stands for, the wokeism and the cancel culture, it'll all go to the grave the 20th of January. And it's high time it does. And I believe Trump is going to lead America down the road back to a nation where we have laws that are enforced. We'll get some respect from the leaders in the world. And in Musk, I hope Musk cuts out the world welfare and some of the government programs that are wasteful. You can't encourage people to work and make a better life for themselves when you continue to give them everything. They don't appreciate it. And this nation was not built on that doctrine. This nation was built on rugged independence. I can take care of my needs and my business. I don't need government intervention. I don't need government overregulation, because all that leads down the road to tyranny. It's built on freedom. You have the freedom to form your own life and destiny. But I'm looking forward to seeing that present open on January the 20th. But I was glad to hear the sheriff yesterday. I tried to call in. I never got in. I was going to ask the high sheriff of Nottingham if they had any of the block switches that they found, or some 3D printed foam torch pieces, like the guy that shot the United Health man. It was a 3D printed gun and suppressor. So this is a new technology that law enforcement will be up against. There again, we don't fully appreciate law enforcement, EMT, firefighters, etc., police until they're needed.
Right.
You know, and then we, see the hard job they have to do, often a thankless job and a very dangerous jobs. So maybe we need to have a moment in our life that we have little appreciation. But in this season of Advent, on a high and happy note, just like Thanksgiving, put some gratitude in your attitude.
Amen, brother.
And Christmas, put some Jesus in your Christmas. Roger that.
Good to go. And I guarantee you that Haz will be listening when we read the Christmas story on Tuesday, right before we close the show. So it'll be fun. Anyhow,
it is interesting. He mentioned, obviously Trump's inauguration coming up on January 20th, but just in the last few stories I've seen this morning, just all of these nominees for a lot of these cabinet positions, I mean, they are meeting like gangbusters up there with all these senators. I mean, John Fetterman, I never thought I would be reading this. John Fetterman put this up yesterday, said, I believe that it's appropriate and the responsibility of a U.S. senator to have a conversation with President-elect Trump's nominees. That's why I met with Lee Stefanik and Pete Hegseth, just wrapped up with Tulsi Gabbard, and look forward to my meetings with others very soon. My votes will come from an open mind and an informed opinion after having a conversation with them that's not controversial. That's my job. So that's from a Democrat. And John Fetterman.
Who would have thought?
Just a Republican.
Yeah, he says he is not ruling out backing Pete Hegseth. And by the way, speaking of Hegseth, I don't know if you saw this on Newsmax yesterday. A letter was signed off by 120 former generals and folks in the military supporting Hegseth, that they sent that to the Senate, who's going to do the confirmation. So I think Hegseth is getting some steam behind him in his confirmation. So and RFK has been in meetings this week, and so has Tulsi Gabbard. So a lot of the more controversial picks are getting a lot of momentum behind them here before Christmas. So interesting stuff. But John Fetterman making some sense.
And I just can't help but wonder, because I am a naturally suspicious person. I'm just wondering, and during these interviews, if Fetterman's not saying, I will back you, but here's what we need for Pennsylvania.
There's always those backroom deals.
Can you communicate this to the president? I'm just saying. Here's what I do know. I'm just going to stick with the plain, simple stuff that I do know. I'm not a smart man, but I do know that if I get a rock peck or a broken windshield or any kind of auto glass that needs replacement, I just simply have to go to 22nd Avenue and the corner of 22nd Avenue and C Street and see the good folks at A Glass. And I'm talking about the good folks like Adam and Adam.
And I don't know if there's any more Adams out there. Well, I guess if there are more Adams, it would be A, and A. It's just A and A Glass. So it's just Adam and Adam. 217 22nd Avenue, also known as Low Ward.
Calhoun.
No, he'd do it.
Birthday boy. Calhoun Parkway. And that is just 2 doors down from the Meridian Children's Museum. You know, you can call them. It's just this easy, 601-693-GLASS. But better yet, go see them. They're open for Monday through Friday. They are the #1 glass replacement company here in town. Have been 10 years running. I think they know what they're doing at this point. And as Roger said, if it's a peck or a scratch, they can repair that, but you can also replace. They'll work with your insurance company, and they'll beat any price in town. That's NA Glass, 217 22nd Avenue, just 2 doors down from the Meridian Children's Museum, 601-693-GLASS.
Rob has got his personal device, and he's
Yeah.
showing a picture there to our Facebook listeners. And the picture is of Roger Wicker, and is that none other than the potential FBI director?
Cash Patel. Cash Patel put this out yesterday, so I had a pleasure seeing Senator Roger Wicker this afternoon. He loves the people of Mississippi and supports law and order. And cute calls. 4591.
Hello, come on. Tell us what's happening.
And also, RFK met with Tommy Tuberville, of course, Alabama
What's
senator.
up?
And RFK's caption after Tuberville sent out his tweet, he said, "Put me in, Coach." Coach Tuberville.
So, no more.
So yeah, it amazes me too. All these senators are putting all the tweets out. Hey, I met with this person today. I met with this person today. So
Photo op.
Photo
Look
op.
at me. I'm cool too.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, so Wicker met with Cash Patel yesterday.
Cool bean. I'd love, it's maybe this is the cabinet that's going to be hopefully readily approved, and the government gets down to business, and it's the right business.
Well, what I like, though, as we talked about earlier, we alluded to, is the fact that all of these, it seems like it's moving so much quicker than any other transition. And it's like January 20th, boom, we're ready to go. We don't have to deal with putting all these people through and putting the cabinet. Doge is going to start January 21st. We're going to start cutting and firing people. And that's what I love to see. But, the whole thing just seems like it is, let's hit the ground running. Let's solve these problems. And that's exactly what this country needs.
Well, you were talking about the military and Pete Hegseth and all the rest. A little bit of interesting news for Mississippi, particularly the University of Southern Mississippi.
Volleyball court.
Well,
Brett Favre down there financing some stuff. Well, he's not really, but okay.
Yeah, that university right there, and of course, if Citizen Folly is listening, he would appreciate this. But he would say, the University of Southern Mississippi announced it has been ranked #1 in the state by prestigious resource guide Military Times as the best for vets.
Huh. Okay.
So the best university in Mississippi for veterans is University of Southern Mississippi.
Why?
Well, you'd have to read it to find out.
Sure. I mean, why is that cool any better than any other for vets, specifically sort of a specific demographic? You know what I mean?
Let me do the headline. You research the rest of it, okay?
Want the details.
Okay.
You just put that out there.
Oh, it's the headline. That's the only thing that matters.
It's because they got plenty of space in their stadium.
According to the article,
plenty of seats. Yeah.
According to the article,
tickets are cheap.
According to the article,
Go back to the article. All right,
on at Magnolia Tribune, it says the ranking looks at services available to veterans and practical information that will help veterans make important decisions about their career planning and how to use the education benefits they earn through the military service. So they have a lot of options and good direction and counsel for military at the University of Southern Mississippi.
All right.
And
There
so
you
I
go.
just thought that was some good news
Any
for
vets out there, go to USM.
USM, which I kind of grew up down in that area, so I kind of have a. Actually, I attended USM. I took a couple of summer
My son
classes
went there. So, and my mother-in-law was a professor there.
My if I happen to be good at English,
If I knew something English,
I took English there, and I also took accounting.
accounting,
I took
the old abacus.
a couple of business classes there.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, that's good. And
Yeah.
I went to the USM games when Brett Favre was playing.
Oh, and they had a good coach.
Yes, they did.
A lot.
It was good.
Really.
Coach Bauer. Anyway, well, before we hit the top of the hour, let's remind folks that Christmas is just around the corner, and there's a company that's going to be open on Christmas Eve until they make sure you get your present and get it right. And that's the Beach Jewelers right there on 8th Street, right in downtown Meridian.
That's right. It's a heritage of trust at Labiche. They've been open since 1950. Well, they're closed sometimes, but because they close at night. Yes, they've been in business since 1953. And that's a jeweler that you can trust. And so, they got all kinds of stuff there. They've got everything for every budget. And if you haven't got your wife anything, you better get over to Labiche or your husband. That matter because some guys like jewelry too. The rings, watches, all that kind of stuff. They have these Labiche watches that we spoke about yesterday.
If you buy a Labiche watch,
there you go.
You will have battery service on that for the rest of your ownership because it's just like
the rest of your life.
Yeah,
the life of the watch.
So you just go back there and get a battery. If it goes, it's easy. And I happen to have a Labiche watch, and
what time is it?
It's time to go back home and get the watch that I didn't put on.
There you go.
But I do have.
Okay. Yeah, my dad has one too, actually. So really good watch. But what's great about them is that they are experts in jewelry, and so they will give you an honest assessment of the value of that jewelry.
Absolutely.
And you really want a jeweler you can trust. You want to buy some cubic zirconium, I think it's a diamond.
Exactly.
No, they are honest and they are really good at what they do. Because they are the best in town. They're at 2212 8th Avenue, just in between 22nd and 3rd Street, so conveniently located downtown. Plenty of parking out front, and just go see him. Steve Beach and his crew, second to none. They are the experts in jewelry.
Doors will open at 10 o'clock this morning.
Another nomination. Trump has made another announcement. Trump nominates Herschel Walker to serve as ambassador to the Bahamas.
Oh, that was a good gig. Come on,
John.
Wow.
Herschel.
That's a reward. I go sit on the beach for 4 years.
I wanted that job.
That's a great job.
Oh, man.
Hey, you lost the Senate seat in Georgia, but hey, guess what? Your consolation prize is the ambassador to the Bahamas.
Go hang out in the Bahamas for 4 years. Cool. I like it. All right.
It's good to be Herschel.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We're back. You've heard the news. You've heard the weather. And now you're hearing us. We're back. We're glad you're out there. Roger, along with Rob Atkinson.
Hello.
Charles Rager.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is the second hour of the two best hours of local live talk radio right here in East Mississippi and West Alabama. And you like the way I said Alabama. Tuscaloosa Ted.
There you go. All right. I'm going to get a cookie.
Alabama.
Yeah, I've been out there eating them cookies. I didn't see any. I didn't see any Alabama cookies over there.
We have here.
They're in the consolation room, I think.
Oh, that's next to the Brotherhood Bowl T-shirts. I see. All right.
They're not in the championship room. But
what is a relictless bowl? Does anybody know? What is that?
Relegate you to
What
it.
is that crap?
Relinquish.
Why do we accept that bid? We just sit at the house. Relictless bowl.
Relictless.
What is it?
Is that a word for?
Have you heard the name of
Some
some of
kind
these
of
bowls?
dip or
Some of
something?
them
What
ridiculous.
is that?
We should just went to the Pop-Tarts bowl and called it.
Is
That
there
would be a good one.
Pop-Tarts
Yeah.
bowl?
Darn right. I've been stocked at the cabinet for years.
The Alabama cookies, that's a little tray of crumbs over the other side of the table there.
Funny guy, huh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Have mercy. But anyway, we do have Cookie Day here at the studio, and that's where a lot of
Open to the public.
Well, not open to the public, but I'll tell you right now,
Good Lord, there's so many out there.
I have already tried your wife's shortbread cookies,
Yes,
which are
sir.
delicious.
Oh, she does a great job.
I got some sort of a kind of a custard vanilla. One day here at the studio. Now, in case you forgot what you could have had as president, let me just play this little clip here for you. Yeah.
Oh. Remember the context in which you exist.
Oh,
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah, I did that.
That's VP Harris talking. Last year for a word salad there. That's the speech there.
In the face of an obstacle,
Okay.
do we throw up our hands or do we roll up our sleeves?
Gosh. That's pretty good.
And as we approach,
Yeah.
You know, when I got
She said something fairly good and then she left it. I don't get that. But anyway, that's that could have been if we'd have gone a little bit bluer on some of these states.
But then you look
But
at you got that right there, and look who's about to be the VP.
Just wanted to have that little juxtaposition this morning, the little comparison there.
should have had it in Walt.
Oh gosh,
No,
what's that guy up to right now?
I saw a video of him decorating a tree with toilet paper.
He's at home oiling his shotgun trying to figure out why that thing jammed on him when he was in the campaign.
Oh, yeah. You learn how to use it first.
Then we're going to get this news story. Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, accidentally shot himself in the foot.
Well, guys,
something
when
like
you go back, I know we're obviously going to look back at 2024, and obviously this story with the campaign, the election, everything is going. But going back and just looking at the Harris Waltz campaign, you just looking at it as a broad landscape. I mean, what a joke is the first thing that comes to my mind. I mean,
What were they thinking?
I mean, really, is this the best you can do?
All right, joke. But how many millions of people endorsed the joke with their vote?
That's
And
like,
with their dollars, how many money did they
the
raise?
money she raised, unbelievable.
And you wonder, it's almost like a joke. Like, wait a minute, let's bankrupt the Democratic donors, not bankrupt them, but certainly take a lot of their money away and just throw it down the toilet. Because it objectively, you look at it, and think, my goodness, what were y'all thinking?
Mhm.
Who was the strategist behind it?
That's
And
the
who thought
first
they could
thing.
actually
Yeah.
win? It's almost like they stand back and said, "Give it to Trump. We're gonna screw it up, and then we'll go again in 4 years." I mean,
Yeah.
it was really bad. I mean,
Well, the whole thing, keeping this Biden thing under wraps until the debate and then trying to plug in this candidate, which all you have to do is go back to when she first ran for president to understand where she was going to end up on this presidential.
2%, she polled or something.
And
Well,
that's what they had to do. They had to do it because she was the vice president.
Well, what was so funny about that press conference that Trump did back on Monday, impromptu, by the way, wasn't planned. He just went ahead and did it. One of the reporters asked him, Mr. President, or, because they still call him Mr. President, obviously, because he has served a term already. He said, the reporter asked him about preemptive strikes on some Iranian targets. And Trump said, why would I tell you that? Why would we air that out in the media?
Tell the Iranians?
I mean, it's like a different sheriff is in town now. We're not just going to let our enemies or adversaries know what we're doing and just air it out there in the media like this current administration. I was like, really, media? Is that the best you can do? He's like, I'm not going to tell you that.
Right.
So,
Dummy.
it's like idiots.
Mornings in Meridian.
What are you, dummy?
Be a smart person and call this number, 601-485-9191. Good morning, caller. How are you doing today?
Oh, good morning, y'all. How are y'all doing?
Hello.
Yeah. Doing fine, Lefty. Welcome.
Can y'all really imagine if that idiot has become president?
Oh, no.
You really care.
I mean, just listening to clips like that, it's like anybody can run for president.
Mm-hmm.
And I how that woman ever got her law degree. She must be a lot smarter than she talks and looks. But I think she kind of.
Well, have you heard the phrase, it's not what you know, but it's who you know? Almost said something different. But yeah, who you know.
Is it just me, or does Ben Shapiro, isn't that guy's name Ben Shapiro at night?
Yes. Yeah. Which he's only going to be on for a few more days.
Doesn't he sound like a little bit like Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah. Well, and Lefty, I was going to tell you, he's only going to be on our station for a few more days. We're making a change at the first of the year.
Not much at all. He was kind of hard to follow. He talked so fast.
Lefty, this is your opportunity now. Say, okay, who are we going to have instead?
Yeah.
I tell you, I would really enjoy getting
No, Lefty.
What was that y'all had a couple of years back? Fantastic.
Yeah.
That was a good show. Very informative.
Lefty's
But most people probably wouldn't like it.
This is a good time. It's a good time for you to ask who's going to be his replacement.
Yeah. Who's going to be his replacement?
Hey!
Good question.
Yeah. That's a great question, Lefty.
Starting January the 1st on WALT, the 8 to 10 block here on WALT will be filled by the great one, Mark Levin.
You're talking about Mark.
He's gonna yell at you all day long.
It is official. So.
You were wondering how you were going to stay awake in the evening time?
So you get Joe Pags followed by Mark Levin.
Woo, 1-2 punch right there. That's great, though.
So you're welcome.
That would be interesting. I like that guy. He's,
I don't think.
He can get the dead fired up, couldn't he?
Yeah, I don't think Mark will be on starting on January 1 because traditionally during the holidays they have a lot of guest hosts, but that will be the show that we will carry going ahead, though. So.
Oh wow, I'd say that's an improvement. That's a plus for sure.
Yeah, there you go. Early Christmas present for you folks. So there you go.
I don't think there's ever been anybody as lively since Savage as well.
That's right.
Savage was good.
Oh, Savage was good. I understand.
I think we made a lot of good improvements here on the station. We got an awesome new weekend lineup and a lot of new faces there and voices. And now Mark Levin's going to be joining the family.
Good.
So.
Change is good.
That's right.
Change is good.
Sometimes change is good.
All right. So I don't really have a whole lot left to say, but the yards are calling now that it's sunny and dry. Oh, between the pine straw and the leaves. Alert.
You're just going to go sit on the porch and watch the leaves and pine straw on the ground. The yard's calling. I'm going to take my coffee out to the lawn chair.
And I'm listening, and that's it.
I'm going to see if somebody's going to stop and look and rake up my pine straw and my leaves there.
I ain't answering.
Out there, help wanted.
Right.
You know, it's kind of funny you mentioned that. I was pastoring a church in Fort Walton Beach, and that was back then. There was still a lot of transit that come through Highway 98 there, and our church was just off the 98. Guy, wrapped up in a little moving blanket. He came up and was asking for some coin. I was unlocking the door of the church, whatever.
No.
He came up and asked for a handout, and it just so happened I had one pine tree in the churchyard. and it had just shed all of its, needles that it was shed that year. And I said, and it just turns out if you would be willing to rake up these pine needles for me, I'd be happy to pay you for that.
I bet I know how this story ends up.
How did it end up?
He didn't want to do
Oh, he grabbed that, he pulled that, and it was wintertime. I mean, it was a little chilly that day. And, he grabbed that blanket, pulled it around him, and stormed out. That's the problem with this place. Nobody wants to help anybody.
No. Oh, yeah.
I said,
Even when they're given a chance to change the path, they choose to keep going down the same one.
and it wasn't like he was raking a yard. It was just, I was giving a fairly simple task. It was just, right under this one big pine tree, just rake it up for us. And, I just wanted to feel like he did a little something for what we were. I was going to be generous with him.
Well, Roger, that was too close to being something like work.
Very close. Yeah.
I would draw my that's why I like work. Never mind.
The man had standards.
He did.
He wasn't
going to lower himself to
Not a
take
beggar, not a worker.
a yard
Yeah.
rake. He was going to take a yard rake and rake up pine straw for money. Come on.
Who do you think I am?
That's the problem around here. Nobody wants to help anybody.
Yeah.
I love it.
Ever say they're disabled and say, well, looks like you're walking around to me. What is your disability?
Yeah. And it was clear that it was.
People got real. Like, oh, good Lord.
Yeah, it's going to happen more and more.
Forever, he said, this buck and play replacement. Welcome to the 60s.
You're talking about Rush Limbaugh is what you're doing.
Rush Limbaugh said one time he thought the only real disability was blindness. He said, "Now that's a real game changer there." I said, "Yeah, I have to agree. There ought to be something you can do besides be a recipient of taxpayers' money." But I'm way.
Yeah.
I've been listening to the prophecy of Howard too long.
There you go. Well, good. Well, Lefty, I want to say just good luck on your yard work. Don't overdo it today. Just start in the front and then do the back tomorrow.
I'll just start thinking of the president, then I'll slow down.
That's right. That's some ice cream.
That's some ice cream.
Where am I?
There you go.
Is that enough, really? Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're going to get yard of the month, you better get busy.
I'll vote for you.
All right. See y'all later.
Okay. 601-485-9191. This program brought to you by a good place to go Christmas shopping. They're right there on Highway 19 South, right next to Mickey D's, McDonald's, the Golden Arches, whatever you want to call it. But it was a place called Truckers Supply. The big red, white, and blue sign is a giveaway. It just happens to say Truckers Supply. That's owned and operated by the Carr family. So we invite you to do your Christmas shopping by going to the Cars at Truckers.
And it sounds like a funny place to go Christmas shopping, a Truckers Supply store. Well, I tell you what, they've got all kinds of tools there.
Milwaukee, like crazy.
I was just about to get to that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing that. I'm excited.
We've got Milwaukee tools like crazy. They do. They've got a full room. It's like a Milwaukee superstore. It's amazing. Everything you need. And they make great gifts. They've all got those interchangeable batteries. You're buying a full kit.
Yes.
Really. Those Milwaukee tools made right here in the state of Mississippi. So you're buying local as well. They also got Canifix tools, which are like Kennelock steroids. It's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of Kennelock, right there with the Canifix. And of course, they got Yeti. And who doesn't like a Yeti gift for Christmas? Rob, do you like a Yeti gift? Rob loves one. Come on down. Roger wants one too. Go get him something down there at Truckers. They got the Yeti mugs, coolers of every size, lunch boxes. Even got Yeti dog dishes. Got to get them something too. Yes, indeed. Go see them. Truckers Supply, 519 Highway 19 South. Make it a Truckers Supply Christmas.
I got to try Rob on these sound effects. You got to get the dog something for Christmas. You got to get the cat something for Christmas. And you got to get the missus something.
You better. Wow. Okay. You better be careful with that one.
I was wondering what sound effect it was going to have.
Dear.
Yes,
Yes, indeed.
Honey, why did you buy me a pressure washer for Christmas?
You figure that one out. Yeah.
Mornings in Meridian. We're glad you're out there. 601-485-9191. And thank you to the person I spoke with last evening talking about how they liked listening to the show because it was entertaining. So,
Wow.
glad. 601-485-9191. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. That's my favorite radio personality.
Oh, fine, Mr. Tony.
The number one radio talk show.
There
Number
you
one.
go. Number one.
Now,
But
see,
I was excited to hear Mark Levine coming in on the evening 6 to
It's gonna be
9,
it's gonna be 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. He's great, man. You said there were going to be some changes on the weekend lineup. What are those?
Well, we've already done those changes, Tony. We did those several weeks ago. So we've
All right, what were the changes? I'll be honest with you, I couldn't take 3 hours with the computer late. I mean, it's just that got long. About an hour her is all I could handle.
the computer lady.
And yeah, and then the other one that comes on talking about all your house stuff on Sunday.
Oh, Gary Sullivan. Yeah.
Gary, that was a little long as well. So I didn't know if you were changing them out or what's going to change.
No, they're still a part of the lineup. We've got a few changes on the weekend. Got Chris Plant on Sunday nights from 6 to 9. Of course, you can see him over on Newsmax. Bill Cunningham, 9 to midnight on Sunday night. So that's one of our new folks there. Rich on Tech on Sundays from 3 to 6. That's one of our newer shows. So, yeah, a lot of new stuff.
I think one thing we can do.
Now we're talking.
Maybe that'll help a little bit on that.
But I've read about her. She's very popular, I think.
Yeah.
Overall. But she talks about stuff. Of course, my computer literacy is about Philip a symbol. And she talks about stuff way over my head that I would never try to do with my cell phone or, all the stuff you can put on your computer and stuff. And so it just got old to me. But, and of course, it's at a prime time on Saturday when you're bush hogging in your tractor or something,
Yeah.
And then I have to just turn it over to 97.9.
Yeah.
But I really like the talk shows, especially the news talk and Mark Levine is going to be a really big plus.
I think so. We're excited to get that done. So, but yeah, we'll start with that show the first of the year. Mark probably won't be on the air till probably maybe the first full week of January because he's taking some time off. But yeah, he'll be in the studio probably first of that next week. So,
okay, all right, that sounds great.
Do you know how privileged we feel to know that we have a listener that has a stereo in their tractor?
Well, just about everybody with a cab has a radio in their tractor.
I like the way you put that. Everybody with a cab. Everybody's got it. Yeah. That's kind of like.
Well, listen, guys, I know it's not time for the news, but listen, I hope I don't talk y'all going to have a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year for all you.
Thank you,
Tony.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being out there. Good. Good to hear from Tony.
I like that. I know Mark Levine announcement was going to be big news.
You know what? I'm bush hogging. As Tim Commando, I got to switch over to 97.9. When I'm bush hogging, when I'm moving gravel and dragging the gravel away, I got to listen to yeah. I love it. I love those kind of problems.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's why we have a lot of options.
I know it. That's so cool. In fact, he was this listener here, Tony. He was delighted when you informed him about the app. He was out of town, wanted to hear a program, and he got turned onto the app, and boom, off his run.
Yeah, it's a lot of new stuff, a lot of new technology, and we juggle it a lot. But the new show, I think the Mark Levine show is a big force. So.
Let me tell you one thing.
Let's tell the folks about you can't forget while we're talking about Christmas shopping, you can't neglect maintenance of your home or your business, and that is don't let the water keep leaking through. Put a new roof on your building.
Get a new roof. That's exactly right. Martin Roofing is the place for the people to call. 601-485-5920. Been doing roofing right for over 30 years. See their signs everywhere. They're not running for any office. No, they're just running to repair your roof.
Doug Jr. must have been roofing when he was 12.
10, 8, 7.
I know.
4 he was roofing. He's amazing. He's a roofing prodigy.
Could be.
Well, call them today, and Martin Roofing will give you a free estimate and inspect your roof for damage. Can't beat that. 614-885-5920. They'll be happy to help with all your roofing needs. True story. My in-laws had their roof done, and Martin Roofing did the dog for free. Can't beat that. Yes, indeed. That's the kind of folks they are over there, family owned and operated, and they go that extra step for you. Of course, they take pride in standing behind their work from start through cleanup. And I mean cleanup, it's like they were never there. Except for you got a brand new roof and it don't leak. And of course, Martin Roofing is a member of the Better Business Bureau because they are indeed a better business. Martin Roofing, 601-485-5920.
When we come back, we'll take some more phone calls and we will also have some more things to discuss. So please stay with us. I'm Roger, Rob, and then Charles. Just a great team
And
here
Charles?
this morning.
What is the then Charles?
And Charles. I said then. Oh, and then Charles.
And then,
Well, you got Roger
and that other guy. What's his name? Charles.
Okay.
Oh, and
all right, we'll go counterclockwise. You got
Whatever.
Charles, Rob, and then Roger.
And then Roger.
Frosty snowman knew the sun.
Okay, let's suppose I did build a snowman, and let's suppose I did put a hat on his head, and then he comes alive. I'm out of there.
I think first let's suppose it snows in Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's suppose it snows in
It's
Mississippi.
cold enough to snow, and then
And I make a snowman, and I name him Frosty, and I put a hat on his
a lot
head,
of what ifs.
and then he starts moving around and talking.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
You had too many cookies.
I'm
That's probably what it is. Don't eat the brownies. That's
Well,
what makes that happen.
Willie Nelson had the brownies. I had the
Yes,
cookies.
he did too much.
I don't want Billy anywhere near a snowman.
Mornings in Meridian, we're just, we're just like Kamala Harris. We're laughing at everything we say.
Yeah.
Glad you're out there tuned in. Want you to be part of the show? You can call us at 601-485-9191. 601-485-9191. Put you right here on the show with us. Love to talk with you about this, that, or the other thing. This goes back to the line of college sports, and it's almost, well, no, it's not almost. It is humorous now. The different names for the bowl games for college. I mean, we used to have the Cotton Bowl, the Orange Bowl. I mean, it's like, something regional from the place.
Liberty Bowl.
Shreveport, Louisiana, Liberty Bowl. Yes.
Well, that's in Memphis, but that's okay.
Well, Memphis.
Yeah.
We had
Close.
Independence Bowl was in
Shreveport,
Shreveport.
yeah.
Yeah,
Liberty, Independence.
You see where I made the
Give me Liberty or give me Independence or give me death. Well, I don't know. Either one.
Or maybe, whatever.
Motor
So-
City Bowl.
Rob, what are some of those funny names now of these college, which now the new pro league, semi-pro?
Yeah, some of them are paid more than the pros.
What are some of these names of some of these bowls?
Well, today you've got the Boca Raton Bowl on ESPN at 4:30.
Well, Booker Tons, that's all right.
Hey, that sounds like a fancy town in South Florida.
No, it is.
But it's really Spanish for rat's mouth.
Oh, the rats.
That's what it is.
And then
That's what Boca Raton means.
later tonight you have the Art of Sport LA Bowl.
Art of Sport.
Art of Sport LA Bowl. That's in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Okay.
The
All right.
Staff DNA Cure Bowl on Friday.
It's like a staph infection.
Now wait a minute. Now, this isn't real. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Staph DNA.
This is baloney. This
They're
is
taking
not,
the DNA from the staff.
Yeah, I guess.
Would you please?
I would not
admit
want to
this
know
is-
the DNA of my staff.
This
The
is
rest
not
of them,
true. This is not true.
The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Yes, Barella.
Tulane in Florida in that game.
And that'd be in Tampa.
Union Mortgage.
The Tampa Stadium.
Sure.
Because Gasparilla was the pirate that they celebrate down there. They used to have
Oh,
a
yeah?
Gasparilla parade and things like
That was
that.
like that's sarsaparilla.
No, it's Gasparilla.
Yeah, games in Tampa.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
good call, Roger. Knowing the Gasparilla.
And then after all of
wins
the playoff games this weekend.
Okay, the playoffs. They have
Like
bowl
that.
names too.
No, they're just first round playoff games.
Okay, all right. That's
all
good.
the games.
Got the Myrtle Beach Bowl,
Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Myrtle.
famous Idaho
Hey,
Potato
Myrtle.
Bowl.
The Idaho potato.
Now,
Bowl.
is
I
the-
can go with that.
Is the potato famous or is it Idaho that's famous? What's famous about that?
Mm-hmm.
The Idaho potato.
The potato is it a famous potato?
Yeah, because
But aren't they potatoes that are famous? There's not like one potato that's famous.
it's a big one. You see, it's a big
You-
truck that goes down the
I've seen
road.
Yeah. Okay, that's the big potato.
That's the big potato.
All right, you got the Hawaii Bowl,
Cool.
Okay,
All right, I like that one. Yeah.
that'll work. I don't-
the Game Above Sports Bowl.
Game above what?
Mm-hmm.
The
The
ga- what?
Yeah, the Game Above Sports Bowl. Toledo and Pitt playing in that ball
That
game.
makes sense.
The Game Above Sports Bowl.
The game above the pit.
Then you got the Rate Bowl.
Rate what?
Right?
It says Rate Bowl.
We
Like
rate it?
R-A-T-E?
Well, I'm not rating that one very high.
60,
the name.
68 Ventures Bowl.
68? That's a little past, don't you think? I mean,
The Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl.
Okay, that one I can go
we
with.
like.
And Navy's playing in that one, by the way.
Lockheed Martin. And where does that play, by the way? Do you happen to know?
If I had to guess, I would probably say in the D.C. area. No, they're playing Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay,
Excuse me.
that's not even close.
Now we're
Na-
talking.
Navy and Oklahoma in that ball game.
Mm.
The Birmingham
Okay.
Bowl.
All right, I kind of know that that's not England, so it's probably in Alabama.
Yeah, I mean,
Vanderbilt and Georgia Tech in that one.
all right.
AutoZone Liberty Bowl in Memphis.
Okay, AutoZone, there we go. I get it. That one's not so bad.
Direct TV Holiday Bowl.
You know, I wonder if that'll go in and out of the weather. Can't get it. Where's the reception?
I helped fund that bowl, by the way.
Yeah. Nicely done.
I helped fund that bowl.
The SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl.
Say that one more time.
SRS Distribution Las Vegas
What are they
Bowl.
distributing?
SRS Distribution Las Vegas.
Okay.
The Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
Wasabi Fenway? Like in Boston?
Yeah, they're playing it at the baseball stadium.
Wasabi.
Wasabi.
The Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe
Bad
Bowl.
boy.
The bag. Oh,
Wait,
the
wait,
big bad. Say that again.
Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
Bad boy.
I would like Droopy on the
I
cartoon.
know.
Say that one.
Bad boy mower.
But you get
Okay.
All right.
This next one takes it all. The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg.
He just says, I'm going to buy a bowl game.
Eyeball game, Snoop.
You smoke a bowl game? What does that mean? I don't even know.
And then my personal favorite, the Pop Tarts Bowl.
The Pop Tarts Bowl. Well, you know,
Do
okay.
you get a free Pop Tart when you
I guess so.
You should.
Get your Pop Tarts. Pop Tarts here. Get
Who doesn't like
Pop-Tarts.
Pop Tart?
I tell
Yeah,
you,
cookies
you
out
eat them
there.
cold, right?
And
Yeah.
then the Reliquist Bowl.
Reliquest.
Yeah.
What's a Reliquest?
I don't know. That's where Alabama's playing at.
Are they getting relinquished to
Nah,
something?
I'm not talking about it.
Relic
Not
Quest.
talking about it.
Relic Quest.
That's interesting.
Quest for relic.
So, is there such a thing as the Cotton Bowl still? I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still out there in Dallas,
Yeah,
Texas.
they call it the Cotton Bowl Classic.
Yes,
so
okay.
it's-
And in
the
Florida,
Orange
would there be the
Bowl.
Orange Bowl?
Well, yeah, they aren't. What they're doing this year,
Beach
all of these playoff games that are happening this weekend. You know, the first round of this new college football playoff 12. The winners of all of these games this weekend will play the teams with buys in those bowl games, like the Orange Bowl,
Beach
and
Bowl,
the Beach Bowl, Fiesta Cotton, and Rose Bowl. So all those big, the traditional bowl games that we all know.
Well, aren't those ones we just mentioned traditional?
Not really.
Yeah, never heard of that. What is it?
The Reliquist Bowl.
No, not relinquish.
It used to be the Outback Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just different spots.
Well, there's one
Well,
that I
it's
think
Not back to going through a rough time. So.
there's one that I would love to see, and I'm going to talk to my friend Jerry about it.
Oh,
I would like to see the Purvis Business Machine Bowl.
the bowl.
I mean, they would be very.
Well, they'd have no excuses. I tell you what.
Yeah,
His copiers are trophy.
I would like to see the Purvis Business Machine Bowl, and it played right here in Meridian, Mississippi. That'd be great.
It'd be great. It would be. And of course,
Could have it down at Ray Stadium, the middle of Purvis.
Yeah.
a little small. That's a
Nice new turf.
big scoreboard.
Yeah.
Big.
Big.
Big. Well, of course, Purvis Business Machines has leaf tone color copiers. You can save up to 85% on those. They also have the black and white copiers as well. They've got it all down there at Purvis Business Machines, 4505 Highway 39 North. You can give them a call at 616-993-COPY or check out their website, gopurvis.com. And what's great about Purvis is, of course, their service, Purvis the service, and they will come in and connect that printer, scanner, copier to all of your devices. It is seamless. They are the experts in connectivity, and they'll just make it so easy for you. Of course, I've got that connected in my office in the restaurant, and I'm sure we have them all over here as well as the studio. Give them a call today, 616-993-COPY, or check out online, gopurvis.com, or go down to their showroom, 4505 Highway 39 North. Purvis Business Machines service, not excuses.
That's
Been doing
right.
it since 1979.
Mhm.
They know what they're doing.
All right. Well, I'll talk to Jerry about that. That's what do y'all think about well, let's
Get a bowl game.
let's
Everybody
clean
else has one.
let's-
Come on.
let's clean up some of these names out there.
And they can copy all the tickets too. Just copy them.
Like to print them right
Print them
there.
right there.
I like it, and they could give us, expensive seats. We could have
Right
good box seats or
front.
something.
Yeah.
I bet everybody's going to fail the drug test at the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Well, I don't think they'll have one. I think if they do have a test, it's like
I think
it's
it's
multiple choice is what it is.
I think it's going to be waived. I think it's going to be waived at that bowl. It's
I said it's the smoking bowl fest. But anyway,
It's like, hi, Mr. Dog.
anyway. So there you go. If your team is in one of these bowls, congratulations and all the rest. And
and all the rest, unless you're Alabama.
ReliaQuest is I see that there.
Who's Alabama playing?
They're playing Michigan Wolverines.
Oh,
You know
the defending national champions.
Yeah, that's a rematch from last year when they stole that Rose Bowl game.
Stole it, did they?
Stole it.
They
big time.
stole the rule. How did they do that there, Tuscaloosa Ted?
Because Harbaugh's a thief.
Harbaugh's a thief.
Had the officials in the pocket. I'm telling you.
Oh, so you're saying the officials were paid off in a college bowl game,
Oh, it happens all the time.
especially in Tuscaloosa.
Especially.
You got no information on that. You got to have facts on that.
Can I confirm nor deny that?
That's right.
Mm, mercy. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, we got the bowl season coming up, and it's good that everybody gets a bowl. That's kind of a nice thing.
Well, I'll stick in the bowl.
Okay, almost
The
everybody.
toilet bowl.
That's the bowl they belong in.
That's all right. Every year they at least get to play the egg bowl.
What are they playing? Yeah, well, I want that too. What's what is
Bless
Ole
their
Miss
hearts.
football or is Ole Miss playing?
Ole Miss is playing Duke. I can't remember which one it is. Hang on, let me have it.
I had that schedule up a second ago. Let me see here.
For a loop, sorry.
That's okay. Somebody's screaming at me right now. Waiting for it. Wi-Fi weak. It is the Gator Bowl.
Oh,
There it is.
Excuse me, the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl.
Well, I'd like to play some taxes.
The tax player
Just
game.
all of
The Rebels will play on Thursday, January the 2nd at the
Okay,
Gator Bowl. So
so people have an extra day off that are
No, they don't.
hotty totty fans.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody else will back to work.
they'll call up. I can't come in today.
All right.
what about Friday? Huh? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling
The
it.
doctor says I need to take 4 days.
Yeah, if they got beaten by Florida.
Uh,
Or Duke.
Yeah, they're playing Duke. Yeah.
so you're talking about ReliaQuest, and I looked it up, and it is a cyber security company
Mhm.
that offers a security operations platform called Gray Matter to help organizations detect, investigate, and respond to threats, and I assume cyber threats.
Sounds like an exciting company to work for.
ReliaQuest.
I like it better when it's a steakhouse.
Yeah, you get some blooming onion.
Yeah. ReliaQuest. Yeah. Building the best platform for security confidence. That's their motto right there.
Well,
And
because when they had the Outback Bowl, like if the SEC team won, you got, if you went to an Outback, you got like the Bloomin' Onion, and if the Big Ten team won, you got like the coconut shrimp or whatever it was. So it was like,
So you get shrimp for a Big Ten and an onion for the SEC.
yeah, I didn't think that made much sense.
It's not equitable.
so what would happen
So
if,
they sold on onion.
Yeah, right. We ain't giving away shrimp. That's
what would happen then if you have a ReliaQuest? ReliaQuest, they're sponsoring the bowl. It's Alabama. They're big cybersecurity, and somebody hacks into the system and changes all the scoreboards. And everything.
wouldn't be a good answer. Not a good look.
Why is Michigan up 47-0? What is this?
Would you like a blooming onion? Have some coconut shrimp, please. Don't worry about the scoreboard.
We're having a problem with the ReliaQuest scoreboard. Somebody has evidently hacked into it.
Oh, man.
Oh, I think
But
it's
it is amazing to see over the years. I mean, they've added so many bowl games. It's just hard to keep up with it now because it is getting ridiculous now. So, but 6 wins get you in, and it's like, man,
Well, 5 can get you in too. If you
Yeah.
have a good GPA.
yeah, exactly.
We need some more names out there, like the Roto-Rooter Bowl. That would be good.
Wow.
Southern Miss versus Mississippi State.
That's exactly it.
About
Clear
that.
and drain.
If you can't laugh at yourself, don't belong here.
Yeah, that's exactly
The
right.
Smuckers Bowl. With a name like Smuckers, it has to be a good bowl. We'll take a break. Come right back.
Children know how he came to life one day. There must have night. Then all the rain.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a Leonard Skinner Christmas.
Free bird.
Oh, boy. We're glad you're out there, Roger, along with Rob and Charles.
Good morning.
Or Charles with Rob and Raj. How do you want to
Right.
dice it up? Got a caller on the line here at 601-485-9191. Running up close to the hour. Let's get this call in. Good morning.
Good morning. Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What about the Hoover Down festival?
The Hoover Dam Bowl.
Yeah.
What?
Hoover Down Bowl. Yeah.
Where can I get some
Damn
bait?
bowl. Right.
Some bait at.
There you go. Well,
Well,
while we're doing that, let's do the Wayne Newton Lock of Hair Bowl.
okay.
The Dunkashane Bowl or something.
That's a show.
Uh,
That's a good movie.
that is, see, Vegas vacation. And I just, the family and I, we just had the privilege of staying at the same casino at one time that was filmed. It was just so cool. It was so cool to be there. Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, the Mirage. It was filmed at the Mirage Casino.
Yeah.
The only time I've been to Vegas, and guess what we did? We did go out to Hoover Dam and we took the tour.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have a guide?
We had a guide.
I'm the damn bride on it.
What did you take all the?
And I had my and I really just got scared when I was swinging across that high power cable across the dam there.
Oh, my Lord. You
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
Anyway, good remembrance. Thank you for that.
Wow,
Good call. So it's endless. We could come up with all kinds of bowl games. There could be one for everybody.
Yeah,
Even
apparently they keep coming up with all kinds of them.
yeah.
But now, and in all honesty, a lot of the players aren't playing in these
Yeah.
games. They're in the transfer portal. They're declaring for the draft. They don't want to get injured. What's the point of playing in them?
Yep.
That takes some of the character out of the game.
Of course it does. You're taking the competitive spirit. I mean, there are. I think what we're going to see these other games that aren't part of the playoff, they're just going to go by the wayside.
So now we have a whole different season, and we have called the second string bowl.
Yeah, third string bowl.
Third string.
Yeah, I want to get into the portal bowl.
Yeah.
The-
My chance to play bowl.
Right.
The water bowl.
The water. That's exactly right. Yeah.
This is a great idea. You take no players other than your second and third string.
The fan participation bowl.
That's right. Anybody who's getting NIL money, play.
No,
If you
want to put on
The
a Mississippi
amateur
State
bowl.
uniform, come on up there and we'll put you in a bowl game.
Good. I think I get mine. Yeah.
Oh, mercy me. Let's talk about Premier Paint and Body Shop,
Yes,
because
do
at some point during this Christmas shopping season, somebody's going to bump up against your car or ding it, and you're going to need to get it fixed.
That's right. Whether it's a ding, a dent, a scratch, or hit a deer. Either way, Premier Paint and Body got you covered. Over 30 years providing the best thought about it working quality paint jobs. They're conveniently located right next to Johnson Dodge on Highway 39.
They are. That's convenient.
It is open each 5 Monday through Friday. And of course, they'll give you a free estimate and they'll work with your insurance company. All of their work has a lifetime warranty. No job is too small. Whether, as I said, it's a dent. Yeah, I know it all the time, especially out here in the parking lot. It's not me. Or you hit a deer or something like that.
Done
They
that.
will fix it.
Yes, they will.
And it's very important because there are so many different components in cars these days.
Yeah.
You got to have experts who know how to use those components, how to replace them, how to repair them, all that kind of stuff. And Premier Paint and Body, of course, they are the Premier Paint and Body Shop here in town. 601-482-PAINT.
Go by and see them. In the meantime, that takes care of us today. Say goodbye, everybody. God bless, and bye, local.